Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk to Anna Paulová, and she's going to talk about her career and how she started studying music. How are you doing today?
I'm very fine, thank you. Hello, Julio. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Tell me a little bit about how you began to study music, your career.
When I was a child, in early childhood, I heard my brother how he was practicing the piano and recorder and also clarinet. And sometimes I took his flutes and I tried to play them. And when I was 4 years old, I started play the piano. At the age of 5, I started going to the primary music school, and I began play the recorder. And I enjoyed the most playing the recorder, and my teacher was clarinet player. So when I played a lot of things on the recorder, I I tried to play clarinet. Mm, yeah, I was 11 years old, and at first I imagined clarinet like an instrument for men, because I never seen any woman to playing the clarinet, but when I heard clarinetist Ludmila Peterková and Sharon Kahn at Rudolfinum in Prague, I was fascinated about how they played, and I said to myself, I would love to play like them. And now I cannot imagine my life without clarinet, and I think clarinet. It's a wonderful instrument, and have a very variety of colors and mutes. And for me, it's my voice, and um, it's very similar to human voice.
Too. And what does inspire you? You mentioned that this is your voice. And where do you draw inspiration from?
Mm, I draw inspiration from nature because I think a lot of things from nature has a lot of to do with music, and I also listen to other instruments. Uh, I listen how they work with sound, how they make phrases, how they make articulations, and it inspires me a lot. And when I study some new piece, it's important for me to know the history and context of the creation, this piece. And I read about the composers. I listen other his compositions, and yeah, it's very important for me.
Very well. And your favorite composers? Do you have any favorites?
No, there are many of them. Uh, at first, I love Mozart. I love Mozart clarinet concerto, and I really like to play it with basset clarinet, for which this concerto was originally written. And Mozart composed this work for his friend and clarinet virtuoso Anton Stadler. So I am very happy that I can have this instrument, this basset clarinet, and I can play with them. But there is a lot of composers. I like playing Brahms sonatas or trio, quintet, and there are which are among the gems of clarinet repertoire, and I enjoy play it. I like also Weber clarinet concerto, Copland clarinet concerto, and my favorite pieces are also from Czech composers. I love to play Czech music. I like Czech composer Bohuslav Martinů and his sonatina for clarinet and piano. And I like also Czech composer Karel Husa I recorded a CD with pieces by these two composers, and it's interesting because both of these composers studied in Paris and then lived in America and had French wives. Yeah, and I liked this music because for clarinet they wrote great pieces, and also I like to play contemporary music, and I like collaborate with some composers, um, contemporary composers, and I like to discover the possibilities of the instrument.
Sounds
I
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And what about you mentioned the favorite composers? The music is part of you, right? And part of your life. What benefits do you think music and arts can bring to an individual, not a professional, but people that listen to music?
I think that it brings joy to people. I think the music express the feelings that cannot be expressed in words. I think it's the most important thing, and I feel it when I'm playing that sometimes it's something different. So I cannot say it what I feel, and I believe in the goodness in music, what it brings to people.
Fantastic. And what about the challenges that the musician, a professional musician, faces in the career? It's not an easy career, right?
No, it's not easy, but I think it's very important to study, and we must always study. And it's important to go to the deep of the compositions and not only practice the instrument, but we must going to the theater. We must listen to other music. We must going to the nature, and yeah, but maybe um, it's a difficult question because we must going to the competition. We must make auditions, and it's not easy for everybody because we are in stress. So we must make it like a joy, and we must try our best.
Yeah, we must make it like not a sacrifice, but something that you can bring some good emotionals, good emotions to people, right? And but it demands a lot of practicing, as you said, a lot of you must, right?
Yeah, but yeah, you have to, or I don't know how to say, because
Yeah,
it's always about you. What do you want? What do you want to achieve? What do you want? But when you have it like your hobby, also, and it's nature. It's not I must. Yeah.
yeah. That's when you have the vocation. Also, it is good as a hobby. Also, not only as a
Yes.
profession.
Yes.
The professionals, they have a lot of work. They have to practice a lot. But music can be also practiced by non-professional people, right? Can be a hobby. It's a
Yes. Yes.
benefit.
Yes.
Amazing. And tell me more about your plans for the future in music. Do you have concerts coming soon? Recordings?
Yeah, I have many concerts coming soon. I am preparing for a concert with Bohuslav Martinu Philharmonic Orchestra in Zlín. I will play their concert pieces by Felix Mendelssohn Bartholdy. It's great piece for clarinet, basset, horn, and orchestra. And then I'm going to play in June. I will perform in. At the concert with Czech Philharmonic at the open air concert, and I will premiere the composition by Jiří Gemrot. And We have also Prague Quiet Music Festival in Prague, and it's very interesting because it's a little different music. It's minimal music, but we premiere a lot of contemporary pieces, and this festival is about silence, about thinking, about to take calm, and yeah, we are going also to Sweden on tour, and yeah, I'm looking forward also in fall to the concert in Italy, in Sanremo. And otherwise, I would like to record the CD, next CD, and um, uh, planning
Sounds
some.
amazing.
Yeah, no,
So
thank
you will
you.
record a CD also coming soon? No.
Not now, but I'm thinking about many compositions I would love to record. I played a piece Luminarium by Czech composer Krzysztof Mařatka, and I it's great piece about about the many places in the world, and I enjoy it a lot, and I thinking about many projects now.
Sounds good. And what about Czech Republic? You live in Prague, right? Is
Yes.
this a musical city? Tell us a little bit about Prague and music scenario, a musical scenario. What happens in Prague at the moment?
At the moment, we have a Prague Spring Festival. It's the most important festival in Czech Republic. So everybody going there and going to listen music. And there is also competition for young musicians, which I also attended, and I won second prize there. So
Congratulations.
thank you. But yeah, it's really important that I think in Czech Republic it's a lot of culture now. So we enjoy music every day.
Yeah, it seems to be a very musical city, right?
Yes.
Amazing. And this one is a very hard question. Could you define yourself as a musician? You define yourself as a person in only one phrase, or this is a hard question, right?
Yeah, it's hard. I think for me it's important that music brings joy and pleasure for people, um, the same joy which brings for me and bring the good energy to everybody.
That's amazing. And you practice a lot, right? Because you always playing new concerts coming soon. And how do you organize yourself for practicing, balancing this energy? Because it demands a lot of energy. You play a concert, you have to put everything there, all your energy. And how do you balance your practicing, personal life, music?
No, it's difficult. Yeah, I'm night person, so I love to play at night. I practicing at night, but always it's not possible to practice at night. So maybe sometimes I must getting up early and make a recording. So yeah, I'm practicing when I have a free time. So many times I'm going to walk, and I'm trying to make some relaxation with swimming or with my cats. And yeah.
Oh, you have some cats, yeah?
Yeah, we have 8 cats now.
Well,
And I love them. It's our child.
yeah. Many musicians love cats. Why do you think this happens?
No, I think cats listen to music, but because I have one cat which practiced with me. She really listened every day, and sitting behind me and and look in the score, and it's really funny, but we enjoy it together.
So the cat has a perfect pitch already.
Yeah, maybe yes.
That sounds really good. And Thank you very much for this interview, for sharing a little bit about your professional life and about music with us. We're gonna listen to you playing at the end of the interview. And I thank you again. I hope to have another interview with you for the CD that you're thinking about, these compositions that you're gonna record.
Yeah, thank you very much for invitation, and see you soon.